I worked incredibly hard to get where I am today, and I never complained about it. You should be grateful that you have jobs.
Yeah, you know, some people just can't keep up with the pace, especially when they've been here a long time.
So what were you doing last night?
I was up till 3 a.m. because my child has explosive diarrhea.
Well. My 2-hour lunch break was divine. But now I need to see if you two actually accomplished what I'm asking you to do.
Well, we started organizing the new inventory like you requested, but we had several customers come in and...
Excuses? Already? It's not even 3 o'clock.
Well, we did help the customers first, but then we got back to sorting. There are just so many new pieces, and it really takes time to do it properly. Maybe if we all work together.
Are you serious right now? Are you actually suggesting that I should be doing your job for you?
No, I just meant...
You both are incredibly lazy. This should be simple work even for you two. And Joel, I cannot believe you just disrespected me by implying I should help with basic employee tasks. I'm the manager. You do what I say, period.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean any disrespect.
Take this. Throw it away from me. Now, go help the customer and be charming for once.
Actually, I'm not feeling very well today. Maybe Barbara should go?
Oh, I'd be happy to help her.
Oh, you're being a snowflake now? You're fine. And I want Joel to do it because even though you're both terrible at your jobs, at least Joel is cute, and some of our female customers respond to that. Go now.
Yes, ma'am.
And get back to work. I want that entire shipment organized before closing.
Yes. It's gonna be a long day.
Good afternoon. I'm Joel. Can I help you find anything today?
Hello, Joel. I'm just browsing, but I'm looking for a nice blouse, something professional but stylish.
That's perfect. We actually received some new, beautiful pieces that I think you'd really like.
That sounds wonderful. Where can I see them?
Sorry.
Are you all right? You don't look so well.
Oh, yes, thank you for asking. It's probably just allergies. I should be fine.
Allergies or not, if you're sick, maybe you should go home and rest.
You know, I probably can't take a sick day. Our manager is very strict about that kind of thing. Last time I took a day off, she docked my pay without any discussion, so.
I see. Well, why don't you show me these new clothes you mentioned?
Of course, yeah, follow me.
Are you kidding me? This is completely unacceptable, Barbara. You need to work faster and pay attention to what you're doing. Look at this. This is not how you fold a blouse. It's all wrinkled now because you're not being careful.
I was going to steam that one next. I didn't realize it ended up being in the stack.
So now you're making excuses too?
No, Kate. I swear I'm not making excuses.
Well, it sounds like you are.
I'm sorry.
Do you even take pride in your work anymore? I don't know what's happening with you lately, but this attitude, it's toxic.
I'm doing my best.
Well, your best clearly isn't enough.
What's going on?
What's going on is that Barbara is doing her usual terrible job. She never listens to my instructions. You're going to have to stay late tonight to catch up on all the work that you've messed up on. Unpaid overtime, obviously.
Kate, please. I'm working as fast as I can. It's just the two of us, and there's been a huge delivery. I have a baby at home. I can't stay late at night.
A baby? Oh, give me a break. I hate babies. Always crying, always needing something. Why would anyone choose that?
He's 8 months old. He's been sick all week. I barely slept last night because he was in pain, and I still showed up here on time.
I really don't care about your personal issues at home, Barbara. Just do your job, all right? Is there anything else, or can I leave now? Yes, Joel.
Look, Barbara is right. It's too much. We're doing cashier duties, customer service, inventory management, visual merchandising, opening, closing.
Oh, spare me the sob story. I worked incredibly hard to get where I am today, and I never complained about it. You should be grateful that you have jobs.
Just because you were willing to be overworked doesn't mean we have to accept
I don't want to hear another word from you. We have customers here, and you're being completely unprofessional arguing in front of her.
If I may, they both look extremely overworked. And this young man is clearly sick and should be home resting.
Excuse me? But this is none of your business. I know what's best for my employees.
Are you sure about that?
Hey, babe. How are you, honey? Help this nosy customer so she can get out of here.
I'm so sorry about that. What kind of blouse were you looking for?
Joel mentioned you have some new pieces. I'd love to see what you have.
Okay, I have the perfect thing. Let me grab it. Here. I think this would look amazing on you.
This is absolutely perfect. You have excellent taste, Barbara. You know exactly what I was looking for.
Thank you so much.
Barbara really is great at helping customers. She has a natural eye for style.
Joel's wonderful too. He's so patient with everyone.
I can tell you're both dedicated professionals. I've also noticed that your manager seems quite challenging. You can speak freely with me. I might be able to help somehow.
How could you help us?
We're honestly afraid of losing our jobs. We both love working at the store, but the management situation is really difficult.
I'm glad to hear you love the store. That's actually very important to me.
Sorry about that. I was talking to my wonderful husband. He always puts me in such a good mood. What is that? Barbara, where did you get that blouse?
Oh, I got it from the new shipment. She was looking for something professional, and it was...
That blouse is for next season's collection. It's not supposed to be sold yet. There's not even a price tag on it.
What? Are you sure? I thought that...
Yes, I'm sure. What the hell do you think you're doing?
I swear, I didn't know. I thought it was okay to pull from the rack. I'm sorry.
You've been being sorry a lot lately, Barbara. You know what that means? That you keep screwing up.
That's not fair. I'm trying my best, and with no guidance.
Kate, come on.
Not now, Joel. It doesn't concern you.
Kate, please.
Not now. I'm talking to Barbara.
Yeah, but I'm just trying to help this.
I don't care what you have to say. You two are absolutely incompetent. This is exactly the kind of mistake that could get us in some serious trouble.
I didn't know it wasn't ready for sale. No one told me.
Look, maybe if communication was better around here, we'd know which items are available and which items aren't.
I have to agree. Instead of spending time on personal phone calls during work hours, perhaps management should focus on proper training and communicating with employees.
Lady, I have had enough of your attitude. This doesn't concern you at all, so why don't you just leave? You know what? I am done with both of you. I'm done. You're both fired. Get out.
Actually, you're not going to fire anyone.
Excuse me? Who the hell do you think you are?
I'm Greta Morrison, CEO of Morrison Retail Group. I own this store and 37 others like it. I've been conducting surprise visits to my locations, and I have to say, what I've witnessed here today is absolutely shocking. Denying sick leave, wage theft through unpaid overtime, verbal abuse, creating a hostile work environment, these are serious violations of both company policy and labor law.
This is all a big misunderstanding. These employees are difficult to work with.
Joel and Barbara are professionals. They're knowledgeable and they genuinely care about this business. You, on the other hand, are everything wrong with management.
No, wait, please. I've been here for 6 years. I've increased the sales. Check the numbers. I can explain everything. Just give me a chance.
You've had your chance, Kate. And you just fired 2 of my best employees in front of a customer. Me. Pack your things.
You can't be serious.
I've never been more serious. Joel, take tomorrow off with full pay to recover from your illness. When you return, you'll see a raise reflected in your next paycheck.
Really? Thank you so much.
And Barbara, considering your excellent customer service skills and natural leadership abilities, I'm promoting you to store manager, effective immediately.
What?
What? You're promoting her? That's ridiculous!
Are you serious?
Completely serious. This store needs someone who actually cares about both the employees and the customers.
I can't believe this.
Why are you still here? HR will be in touch regarding your final paycheck and return of any company property.
This is ridiculous. You can't just...
I absolutely can. And I'm also going to make sure you never work for any of my competitors. Your behavior is unacceptable in any workplace.
You're making a big mistake. You're throwing away a manager with experience?
I'm letting go of someone who led with fear. That's not leadership. That's damage control waiting to happen.
You think they'll survive without me? This place is going to fall apart. Give it a week.
No, Kate. What's falling apart is your illusion that mistreatment equals results. This store doesn't need a tyrant. It needs a team.
You will regret this. All of you.
I'm sorry you both had to endure that treatment. No employee should ever be subjected to abuse in that workplace.
Thank you so much. I can't believe this is really happening.
We were so afraid we'd lose our jobs for standing up to her.
Good employees who care about their work are irreplaceable. Bad managers, on the other hand, are a dime a dozen. Barbara, call my assistant tomorrow to discuss your new salary and responsibilities. I have a feeling this store is going to do very well under your management.
I won't let you down.
I know you won't.
Hello, you must be the potential client. I'm Claire. Let's head to my office so we can discuss what you're looking for.
Thanks, that sounds great. Nice office you got here, by the way. Seems like everyone's keeping busy.
Oh, definitely. We've got a good team. Well, most of them anyway.
Most of them.
Yeah, you know, some people just can't keep up with the pace, especially when they've been here a long time.
Really? That's interesting.
Yeah. Take Joe, for example. He's been with us for ages. Reliable for the small stuff, but honestly, he's not exactly cut out for the more demanding tasks anymore. I've had to accommodate him, let's say.
Accommodate him? How so?
Well, he's just not as sharp as he used to be. I've had to give him simpler tasks, stuff that won't slow down the rest of the team. It's kind of like doing him a favor, keeping him busy with things he can actually handle. Poor old guy.
I see. That's one way to look at it, I suppose.
It's honestly sad to watch, but anyways, just wait until you hear the new updates we're planning for the company. It's going to be great.
I'm sure it will be. Thanks for taking the time to talk with me, Claire. I really appreciate it.
No problem at all. Happy to help. Let's head to my office and we can go over everything in detail. Hey, Joe. Got something else for you to work on. These reports need to be completed by end of day. Oh, and don't forget to get that presentation ready for tomorrow's big meeting.
End of day? Claire, this is a lot of work. The presentation alone is going to take hours to prepare, and I'll do my best, but...
But what? Come on, Joe. You've been doing this kind of stuff for years. Should be a walk in the park for you, right?
It's not that. It's just you know, with all the other tasks that I have, it's a bit much to handle in such a short time. Maybe if I had a little more notice.
Joe, you're not getting any younger. I'm sure you can manage. I mean, you've been doing these things forever. Besides, we've got deadlines and everyone's got to pitch in. It's all hands on deck, right?
Yeah, I understand that, but there's only so much that I can do in one day. Like, I don't want the quality of the work to suffer just because it's being rushed.
Rushed? Joe, this is basic stuff. You've done this a million times. Honestly, if you worked a bit faster, it wouldn't be such a big deal. You wouldn't feel so overwhelmed all the time.
Look, it's not about speed, Claire. It's about making sure everything is done right. I don't want to turn in some half-baked just to meet a deadline.
Well, maybe you need to rethink how you're managing your time then. Everyone else seems to get their work done just fine. Maybe you're just not as quick as you used to be.
I'm doing the best I can given the circumstances. It's just, there's a lot on my plate right now.
You know, Joe, if you can't handle the workload, maybe it's time to consider other options. I'm sure there are plenty of things that you could do that don't involve such tight deadlines.
Other options? Claire, I have been with this company for years, and I've always met my deadlines, always done what's asked of me. It's just, this is a lot to be throwing at someone at the last minute.
Yeah, but things change, Joe. The company's moving fast, and we need to keep up. Maybe you're just not as suited for this pace anymore. It's nothing personal, just the way it is.
I get that things change, but I am still capable of doing the job. I just need a little more time.
Time is something we do not have a lot of, Joe. The business world doesn't wait for anyone, especially for someone who's not, well, you know, past their prime.
I'm not past my prime, Claire. I've got plenty of experience and knowledge to offer.
Experience is great, Joe, but if you can't keep up, it doesn't really matter, does it? We need to keep people who can move quickly and adapt.
Yeah, I know what you're saying, but I'm not gonna give up that easy. Like, I always get my work done, Claire, I always do.
Look, at the end of the day, it's results that matter. Just keep that in mind, old man.
Hey there. Joe, right? I was wondering if you could help me out with something. I'm interested in learning more about what you do here, especially with the projects you've got going on. You got a minute?
Sure, of course. Now, what would you like to know? I'm happy to share whatever I can.
Well, I've been hearing a lot about the company's projects, but I'd like to get your perspective. You've been here a long time, right? I figure you've got some valuable insights.
Yeah, I've been here a while. I've seen a lot of changes over the years, that's for sure. What specifically are you curious about?
What kind of work are you doing these days?
Well, right now I'm working on a couple of things. One of the main projects is big data analysis we're doing for a client. It's pretty complex and it involves a lot of number crunching and making sure that the data is accurate and useful for all their needs. I've also got some smaller tasks like preparing reports and helping out with some of our back-end processors for our internal systems.
That sounds pretty involved. How do you manage all that? I mean, it sounds like you've got a lot on your plate.
It's definitely a lot, but I've been doing this kind of work for years, so I've got my system. It's all about staying organized, you know? Breaking things down into manageable pieces and tackling them one at a time.
Yeah, for sure. I'm curious though, how do you feel about the way things have been going lately? I mean, with all the changes in the company and all.
It's been a mixed bag, to be honest. On one hand, I get the change is necessary. The industry's moving fast, but we've got to keep up if we want to stay competitive. But on the other hand, it's not always easy to adapt, especially when you've been doing certain things for so long. There is a learning curve, and sometimes I feel like I'm always playing catch up. But I'm not giving up, that's for sure. No matter what, I'm going to give it my all, and that will always be the same.
That's a great attitude, Joe. I have to say, I'm really impressed with your perspective and your dedication. It's not easy to stay positive when things are tough.
Thanks. I appreciate that. It's not always easy.
Joe, I need you to handle this right now. No excuses. This has to be done before the end of day.
Claire, I'm already swamped with these reports and the presentation you gave me. I'm not sure I can get through it all by the end of the day. Can we push it till tomorrow?
No, Joe, we can't. This is important and it needs to be done today. You know the drill, we've got deadlines to meet.
I understand that, but it's a lot to handle. I'm already working on a tight deadline as it is.
And that's why you need to step it up. We don't have time to slow down for anyone. If you can't keep up, maybe you need to think about what that means for your future here. Ryan, I didn't realize you'd be joining us for this meeting. What's this all about?
Actually, Claire, it's about something I've been observing for the past couple of weeks. I thought it was time to address it.
I'm sorry, I'm a little confused. What exactly is going on here?
Joe, you're about to find out. I've been, let's just say, keeping an eye on how things are going around the office, trying to get a better understanding of the day-to-day operations. And I've learned quite a lot. My name is Ryan Teller. I acquired this company last week and am the new CEO. Your new CEO.
Oh, well, Mr. Teller, I'm sure you've seen how hard we've been working.
Definitely, Claire. But what I'm more concerned about is how that workload has been managed, and more importantly, how certain employees have been treated during this time.
I'm so sorry. Look, I still don't know what's going on. Why am I here?
Joe, you're here because you've been right in the middle of everything I've been observing. Your work ethic, your dedication. It's all been clear to me. But so is the way you've been treated by management.
Wait, what? Are you saying I've been mistreating Joe? That's not fair. I've just been trying to push the team to perform at their best, including Joe.
I didn't think anybody noticed. I mean, I've been trying to keep up. It's been really hard lately. The deadlines, the weekends, it's been overwhelming.
Joe, you shouldn't have to struggle like this. You've given years to this company and you deserve to be treated with respect and dignity. Not like you're a burden or past your prime.
Look, I'm just trying to keep the team on track. Yes, I've pushed Joe, but that's because we're all under pressure to deliver results. It's not personal.
But it has become personal, Claire. You've crossed the line from pushing for performance to outright discrimination. I've seen the way you talk to Joe, the way you assign him tasks that are either beneath his abilities or impossible to complete in the time you give him. That's not just poor management, it's abusive.
That's not fair. I didn't mean for it to come across that way. I thought I was helping him, keeping him busy with tasks that were more suited to his experience level.
Claire, your actions have created a toxic work environment, not just for Joe, but for others who see what's happening. It's not acceptable.
So what happens now? Are you saying I'm, being reprimanded?
This isn't just a reprimand, Claire. The behavior I've observed, the documentation I've gathered, it's enough to warrant serious consequences. Effective immediately, you're terminated from your position as manager.
Terminated? You can't be serious. I've put everything into this job, into this company. You can't just throw me out because of a few misunderstandings.
Leadership isn't just about getting results. It's about how you treat the people who help you achieve those results. And right now, your leadership has failed in that most important aspect.
So that's it. I'm just out after everything I've done?
Yes, Claire, that's it. You need to leave. This company needs leaders who inspire and uplift their teams, not tear them down. You've lost sight of what really matters here.
This is unbelievable. You're making a huge mistake. You'll see. I was only doing what was necessary to keep things running smoothly. You're gonna regret this.
We'll see about that. But for now, you need to pack up your things and leave the building. HR will be in touch with you to finalize the details.
God.
I don't know what to say. I didn't expect any of this. I'm just overwhelmed.
I know this is a lot to take in, Joe, but I want you to know that what happened today was necessary. Your work, your dedication, it's valued here. I want you to stay and continue doing what you do best.
I appreciate that, Ryan, really. I've just been feeling so worn down, like I've been fighting an uphill battle every day. It's hard to believe that things might actually get better now.
We need people like you here, Joe. Your experience, your knowledge, it's invaluable. In fact, how do you feel about taking over that managerial role that just opened up?
Thank you, Ryan. I really appreciate it. I mean, I didn't expect any of this when I came in today, but I'm glad it happened. It gives me hope that maybe things can get better.
They will, Joe. I promise.
Emma, what the hell is wrong with you?
I'm sorry, what's wrong?
The inventory numbers are completely screwed up. Someone completely destroyed our entire system.
I don't understand. I follow the same procedures I always do.
Don't give me excuses. Okay, the numbers are wrong and I look like an idiot to corporate.
Maybe there was an error on the computer. I can help figure out what happened.
I don't want to hear it, okay? You're gonna recount every single item in the store before we close tonight or you're fired.
Ethan, that's impossible to do alone. There are thousands of items here.
I don't care if it's impossible. Maybe you're just not cut out for retail work.
Please, I need this job. I'll do my best, but maybe we could get some extra help from other employees.
Your best isn't good enough. And there are no other employees available.
Okay, I'll try.
Yeah, perfect. Okay? I know I can count on you. Now, has our job applicant arrived yet?
Yes, Claudia got here about 10 minutes ago. She's browsing while she waits for the interview.
Okay, wonderful. I love punctuality in a candidate.
She seems very professional.
Okay, excellent. Thank you for letting me know. Oh, and Emma, don't forget about that inventory count. Every single item.
Every single item.
You must be Claudia. I'm Ethan, store manager.
Yes, nice to meet you, Ethan. Thank you for making time to see me today.
Thank you for being so punctual. I really appreciate that in a candidate.
Of course. I believe being on time shows respect for other people's schedules.
Absolutely. I can already tell we're going to get along well. So Claudia, I had a chance to look over your application and I have to say I'm really impressed with your retail experience.
Thank you. I've always enjoyed working in retail.
Why don't you tell me about your background? Walk me through your career journey.
I'd be happy to. I started as a sales associate at Beauty Sky about 8 years ago.
Great company, very professional standards.
Exactly. I learned so much about customer service and product knowledge there. After 2 years, I was promoted to assistant manager.
Oh, impressive. That's not an easy promotion to earn.
I worked hard for it. I consistently had the highest sales numbers in my department and trained several new employees.
Right. Those are exactly the kind of results we're looking for here. What happened next?
After Beauty Sky, I moved to a smaller chain where I became the store supervisor. I managed a team of 12 employees and was responsible for inventory, scheduling, and customer relations.
Wow, 12 employees. That's significant management experience.
It taught me a lot about leadership and problem solving. Every day brought new challenges.
I can see why your references spoke so highly of you. I do have one question though. I noticed a gap in your work history. You were unemployed for several months last year.
Yes, I was in a serious car accident that required extensive physical therapy and recovery time.
Oh, that's horrible. I'm so sorry to hear that happened to you. Are you okay now?
Yes, it took me some time to heal, but I'm fine now. The accident doesn't affect my work performance at all.
Of course not. It's actually admirable that you took the time to heal properly.
Thank you for understanding. A lot of people don't realize that recovery takes time.
I completely respect people who prioritize their health. That shows good judgment. So Claudia, tell me why you left your last position. I see you were there for 3 years.
Unfortunately, the company was sold to a larger corporation. The new owners decided to lay off most of the existing management team.
It's terrible. These big buyouts never consider the human cost.
Exactly. But I'm looking at it as an opportunity to find a stable position where I can really use my skills to help a store succeed.
Well, I can assure you that our company values loyalty and treats employees well.
That's wonderful to hear. Good companies are hard to find these days.
You know, I have to say, Claudia, this has been one of the best interviews I've had in a while.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate you taking the time to get to know me. I've heard such great things about this company, and I'd love to be a part of the team.
I think you fit in perfectly here. Here, let me give you a tour of the space.
For sure. Is everything all right?
You failed to mention your condition during the interview.
My condition, I told you about my accident and recovery.
You didn't mention that you were disabled.
I'm not disabled. I use a cane to help with walking. There's nothing wrong with me.
You were dishonest by not disclosing this up front. This changes everything about your candidacy.
Exactly how does using a cane affect my ability to sell clothes? I've been walking around your store just fine for the past hour.
There are liability concerns, okay? Insurance issues. What if you fall? What if customers feel uncomfortable?
Customers feel uncomfortable? Are you serious?
I have to think about the business implications, okay? You might slow down operations.
What you're saying is completely illegal under the Americans with Disabilities Act.
Legal technicalities.
Employers cannot discriminate based on disability as long as the person can perform the job duties.
Like I said, I don't care about legal technicalities.
Well, you should care. This company's reputation depends on treating people fairly.
What do you really know about this company anyway?
I know more than you think.
Right. Look, I need to clear some things up. Follow me to the front. Emma, stop what you're doing right now.
Yes, Ethan?
I need to ask you something, and I want you to be honest, okay? When this woman came into the store, did you notice that she uses a cane?
Yes.
And you didn't think to mention that to me?
Why would I mention it?
You can't threaten your employees like this.
Stay out of this. Answer me. Why didn't you warn me?
Warn you about what? She uses a cane, so what?
So what? You wasted my time with an interview when you should have told me about her situation up front.
Her situation? Wait, what situation?
Look at her! She's disabled!
Stop treating her like this. She did nothing wrong.
This is perfect. This is exactly what always happens to me.
Ethan, what's wrong with you?
People try to trick me, okay? They make me look like the bad guy, and I'm just trying to run a business.
Using a cane doesn't make someone less capable of doing retail work.
Thank you.
Claudia has excellent qualifications. You said so yourself during the interview.
She's right. You were ready to hire me before you noticed my cane. That proves my disability doesn't affect my abilities.
I was ready to hire you before I saw your problem.
My problem? This cane helps me walk. It's not a problem.
You know what, Ethan? You've always treated people with differences poorly, and it needs to stop.
You see? You're ganging up on me. Everyone always gangs up on me. You get out of my store, and you're fired. Get your things and get out.
You can't fire me for standing up for someone.
Actually, he can't fire you at all because I'm the CEO of this company.
What? That's impossible.
My name is Claudia Johnson. I'm the Chief Executive Officer of this retail chain.
Wait, you're really the CEO?
I've received multiple complaints about discrimination at this location, particularly about how the manager treats people with disabilities and other differences.
Okay, well, wait. I can explain everything.
I decided to go undercover to see the behavior firsthand, and what I witnessed today was exactly what was described in the complaints.
I was one of those people who filed the complaint.
I know. Your letter was very detailed and professional.
Okay. Claudia, Ms. Hernandez, please, I can change. I was just having a bad day.
This isn't about one bad day, Ethan. Your behavior shows you're not fit to manage people.
Okay, well, I can be different, okay? Just give me a chance.
You discriminated against me because of my disability. You threatened to fire Emma for defending me. You created a hostile work environment.
Okay, this is ridiculous, okay? I was just trying to protect the business.
My decision is final. You're terminated effective immediately.
Of course. The disabled CEO fires the guy who was just trying to do his job.
If you can demonstrate real personal growth and change, you might be considered for a different position in the future.
Right. Like that'll ever happen.
Think of it as a chance to grow, like my recovery time after my accident.
fine, whatever. But I still think hiring people with disabilities is just asking for trouble. Good luck running this place without me.
Some people never learn.